The hunters have lost this battle. But the wounded mammoth might not survive for long either. The women wait for their men to return from the hunt. They're well adapted to the cold. Their shelter is built from mammoth bones and hide. It's a testament to the vital role the mammoth plays in their lives. They make warm, layered clothing using a tiny new invention that has revolutionized their lives, the bone needle. This flower shouldn't be in bloom so early in the year. It's a bad omen, the first of several. For generations, they've used the frozen ground with its top layer of permafrost as a natural refrigerator. But it's beginning to thaw. The ground has already softened. The mammoth meat from their last hunt is rotting. Unbeknownst to them, the Ice Age is coming to an end. With the land bridge between Asia and America now underwater, we must look elsewhere for evidence of this early way of life. In Mesorik in the Ukraine, Ice Age dwellings had circular floors made of interlocking jawbones from mammoths, and their tusks formed arching roofs. Archaeologists also found large storage pits full of animal bones where meat was kept refrigerated in the permafrost. Hernik, Sila, and Una realize their men aren't coming back. They wonder what will become of them. In a cold land with few edible plants, they need meat to survive. The next day, the women turn to the river for their food. Though the reasons remain unclear, the retreat of the ice sheets coincided with the extinction of the great mammals. Fish will become increasingly important in the human diet. With their sophisticated weapons, the women successfully spear fish in the shallow water. They use harpoons with light bone points, rather than the heavier stone tip used for hunting big game. But yet another bad omen. It looks like the mammoth hide that covered their shelter. The fierce tundra winds have blown their hut to pieces. The wolves have taken advantage of their absence. Their men are gone. Their food is rotting. They've lost their home. Life in the tundra is becoming too hard to bear. Another night alone. The furs won't be enough to keep them warm for long. Without proper shelter, they'll die of exposure. Hernik and Sila know they must find another clan if they are to survive. It wasn't unusual for stranded women to join relatives in another group. They live in a vast, inhospitable land, but they know it like the back of their hand. They're used to traveling long distances, and they'll take the paths they've taken before. The land they crossed now lies under the Bering Sea. What little we know about how the Beringians lived comes from research sites in Asia and Alaska. And we can study deep-sea cores containing fossilized plants and pollen. Hernique, Sila and Una reach the home of their relatives, but there's no sign of life. The shelter used to be on higher ground. As the climate warms, the ice sheets are melting. Sea levels near the coast have been steadily rising for years. Hernique grew up here and remembers what it looked like. Land, as far as the eye could see. Una can't understand why anyone would build their home in such a bad location. She has no idea that in a few centuries, this would be the bottom of the sea. Gradually, the land bridge will disappear under the rising ocean, and the old world will be forever divided from the new. The women are now on their own. A mammoth has been this way, and hunters too. The mammoth has been separated from its herd across the river. Hernique can see a spear in its side, but there's no sign of any hunters. Its wounds have slowed it down. This is an opportunity for the women. It's unheard of for women to hunt a mammoth, but if they're going to survive, they have no choice. They have watched mammoth hunts many times. This will be their ultimate test. Eleven and a half thousand years ago, the Ice Age was drawing to a close. Mega beasts were hunted by early human settlers along their migration routes. One such hunt has ended in disaster. Hernique, Una and Sila are forced to fend for themselves after their men fail to return from the hunt. They found a mammoth already wounded, but bringing it down remains a daunting challenge. The first strategy of the hunter is to isolate the beast. Step one is already achieved. The women carefully maneuver into position. To succeed, they must cooperate and show nerves of steel. Still carrying her baby, Sila moves in to distract the mammoth. It could make one final charge. Hernique will pick the moment to strike the final blow. She must aim for the lungs or stomach, where the mammoth is most vulnerable. must try once more. The spear has penetrated, but not deeply enough. Under the hide's long outer coat of hair is an additional 12 centimeters of underwool. Exhaustion and bleeding at last take their toll. Through courage and skill, they've endured in this unforgiving, punishing land. At last, the women's bad luck is over. It's another group of hunters in search of food. They'll join together and travel east. They'll follow other scattered bands of people who are moving along the coast towards what is now Alaska and the Yukon Territory. They'll be among the first people to enter this new continent. They are the first frontier pioneers of North America. After the retreat of the Ice Age, early humans migrating into America found high mountain ranges, vast open plains, and seemingly endless woodlands. These Paleo-Indians quickly colonized this land of plenty, a vast continent inhabited by only a few thousand people. Gyak and Mokwa are equipped with stone-tipped spears. It's an easy kill. Never before have these animals encountered human predators.